A huge thank you to Kiwi.com for covering the flights of this trip and getting me to Pakistan. So by now, I guess most of you know how this works. I show you some news clips about the country in question.
Breaking news out of Pakistan.
There's a crisis in U.S.-Pakistani relations.
Mixed messaging coming from Pakistan.
Pakistan, settle your own problems.
World leaders are urging Pakistan and India to take some deep breaths.
And then I go there and see what it's like behind the headlines. But wait a second, I think this guy has some things to say.
There's one place once described as the world's most dangerous country that's offering up a pleasant surprise. Pakistan.
So should we see if we can find that pleasant surprise this man's talking about? I'm confident we're going to find something.
White paper. हमारे काम में खुश है पढ़ाई नौकरी पढ़ाई ये पान कैसे हैं
ये जो है ये
रिपोर्टिंग देंगे आप
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
More of the Pakistan that I was expecting to see.
Everyone should come in Pakistan. There's nothing wrong with it. Wonderfully peaceful now.
Welcome back to Pakistan. Here we are at a viewpoint. I'll show you. We are sitting above the capital city of Islamabad. Today we're going to explore. I hope to show you kind of the old and the new, because I am so impressed by the city so far. The infrastructure is insane. Like some places you could be in Europe, and I never expected to see this in Pakistan, honestly speaking. I thought it would be a lot less developed, but my mind's been blown. So today I hope to show you a combination of the old and the new. Here again with Shabazz.
And we meet again. Hi guys.
We're heading to like some older parts today, and some newer parts as well, right?
So we're probably going to a food street in Rawalpindi. So Rawalpindi and Islamabad are kind of like a, twin cities.
Okay.
So that maybe would be going to the older town part.
And they have a really cool transport system here. It's basically like a bridge that goes over top of all the traffic, and you call it a metro bus, right?
Yeah. Today is like the perfect weather to be here. Like it's bright, sunny, and still not unbearable in that sense.
Yeah, it's beautiful weather. So yeah, here is the view. So we've come down to this area where there's like food and stalls and arts and crafts and things, and lots of families having fun, and there's fairground rides in the background. Lots of families and women and children around. Really nice, quiet atmosphere. One of the reasons that Islamabad is so much more chilled out than Karachi in terms of just, mass, intense crowds is the population is significantly smaller. It's 1/20th of the size of Karachi, so I think it's like 1 to 2 million people living in Islamabad, whereas 20 million plus up in down in Karachi, so it makes a huge difference. And that's Karachi did used to be the capital city, but now it's up here, and really interesting. There's camels, there's monkeys, cats. It's all happening. So we just drove down from the lookout point. We've come to another city. It's still one city because they both grew and kind of joined. But this is the more older part, and it's called Rawalpindi. Hello. Salam alaikum. You well?
Walaikum salam.
Salam alaikum.
Photo banana.
Huh?
Photo banana.
YouTube. Very good.
Chico.
So yeah, it's definitely, you can tell it's a lot less developed and a bit more similar to Karachi than Islamabad, and it's got you know, double the population than Islamabad. Assalamu alaikum. So here's like an old market area, and then there's a bunch of streets, lots of street food vendors and everything. So we'll have a look around and see what we can find. Nice to meet you.
England?
New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Acha.
Acha.
This paisa?
Paisa?
The New Zealand rupees.
Oh, dollar.
Gift.
Oh,
one rupees.
I have no New Zealand dollar. Yeah. I think he's asking for New Zealand dollars. I don't know.
Rupees. Huh? Yes, Rupee.
He's saying he has currency from all over every country. Yeah.
Okay.
He's just collecting it from her.
Right. I have no New Zealand dollar. I don't live in New Zealand, so.
ये रहते नहीं हैं न्यूजीलैंड में।
अच्छा।
पैदा हुए हैं पर लेकिन रहते नहीं हैं।
अच्छा। और इसको बोलो बोतल पिलाए आपको।
He's asking if you want to have some cold drink or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So that man there just offered to go and buy us tea, as you saw. So he's gone to grab some tea. So I've been offered tea by so many locals here. It's, I guess it's the tradition to offer a foreigner some tea. There's a really interesting looking mosque up here, so I'm gonna go have a look. So yeah, I didn't realize those little tents there when I went to that mosque, but just saw them when I was filming it, and you can see lots of kids here. Pretty harsh living conditions. Hello. I guess they're asking for money. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Shukriya. Okay, so my new friend Hayatullah has just brought me a tea, lovely man, and we might ask him a few questions. How long have you been selling bags for?
आप कब से ये जस्ट बैग्स बेच रहे हैं?
ये बैग जो बेच रहा हूँ ये तकरीबन 10 साल से ये काम मैं कर रहा हूँ, 9-10 साल से.
So he's been here for 9-10 years now.
Wow. And it's good business?
अच्छा चल रहा है आपका कारोबार?
जी शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत ज़बरदस्त चल रहा है.
He's happy and satisfied that it's working really well. Yeah.
How does he feel in Pakistan? Does he feel safe and secure living here?
तो आप पाकिस्तान में रहकर मतलब महसूस करती है आपकी प्रॉपर्टी महफूज है, आपका कारोबार महफूज है, आप खुद महफूज, आपकी फैमिली महफूज है?
जी शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
He's very pretty happy and satisfied. I want to thank God for that.
Right.
He's like having a peaceful life in here.
Was it always like that, or was 10 years ago a bit harder?
पाकिस्तान का पहले तो हालात थोड़ा सा ख़राब था, अभी शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अभी बहुत ज़बरदस्त चल रहा है.
The situation, even the security situation, every situation was a little bit harder before, but now it's very peaceful and calm, and the business is going really well.
Does he think it's safe for tourists to visit?
जी माशाल्लाह बहुत ज़बरदस्त है.
He's like
पुरसुकून मुल्क है पाकिस्तान, तो पाकिस्तान में आजकल कोई खतरा नहीं है, समझ आया?
He's like there's no threat in Pakistan anymore. It's a peaceful place. Like tourists should come and visit.
Okay. What about the kids living in the corner there? Are they like these kids here? They all live in the corner by the mosque under like plastic and tents and things. Where do they come from?
ये तो पाकिस्तान का रिहायशी है, पाकिस्तान में रहते हैं, लेकिन इनका जो है ना अपना दिल का वो जो है ना दिल इधर ही लगा हुआ है इन लोगों का, बस ये इधर ही रहते हैं बस आजकल.
Because they're the residents of Pakistan. They've been living in Pakistan for long. Their parents, and they kind of feel home here. So they're like kind of decided to stay here.
अपनी खुशी के साथ ये इधर ही रहते हैं. इनका जो है ना घर बनाना और वो उनका पैसा इनके पास मौजूद है, इनके पास होता है, लेकिन ये लोग जो है ना इधर ही खुश होते हैं इसी झोपड़ी में.
So according to him, they have the money to build their own houses somewhere, but they like living in tents and in this place, so just saving up money. So according to me, yeah, that's.
Really? So do they work, or how do they get money?
ये तो मांगते भी है ना, असल में ये इनका काम जो है ना मांगना होता है असल में.
So basically, you know, they beg for money, and that is how they're collecting money, and according to them they have the money to like kind of build their own houses. Yeah.
And so begging pays reasonably well, because we've seen quite a few beggars well at least while I've been in Pakistan.
हाँ बिल्कुल, इन लोगों को तो बिग मांगने से अच्छा कमाई हो जाती है. इन लोगों ने अपने घर बनाए होते हैं, ये आगे किराया भी दिए होते हैं लोगों को,
They make like good money. They even have their, according to them, even have their own houses. They own them and they give it on rent. But they like living here in this part, yeah.
So they save money by begging and then buy houses and then rent out the
And they're
houses.
still here and trying to get money.
So they're really good business people then, right?
बहुत ज़बरदस्त बिजनेस इनका ये बिजनेस जो है ना अपना इनका बहुत ज़बरदस्त बिजनेस चल रहा है कभी भी इनका कोई टेंशन नहीं है इनको टेंशन नहीं था हमें टेंशन होते हैं लेकिन इन लोगों को कभी भी नहीं होता
It's like their business is flourishing and we sometimes get tense on how we're going to earn profit and earn money, but they don't have any kind of tension because it's flourishing is always like they're very stable in that sense according to them. Yeah.
Shukriya. And shukriya for the chai. Thank you. Okay, so we just took a walk down the road and we've met a woman selling some items here. And we're going to ask her a few questions. Can you just ask her to like introduce herself?
बस मैं खुद ही कमाती हूँ बेवा हूँ ये बेटा है इसकी बीवी फोत होगी इसको गिरकान भी है तो टाइफाइड बस मैं अकेली कमाने वाली हूँ
So her husband died. She's on her own.
How is it being a businesswoman here in Pakistan? Is it easy or are there limits?
मुश्किल है हमारे लिए मेरे लिए भी मुझे तो जिगर भी बड़ा हुआ है शुगर भी है बीपीआई भी मुश्किल ही होता है फिर भी करते हैं क्या करे किराए के मकान करना पड़ता है ना
She's like it's hard for me particularly because I'm suffering from a few diseases as well. But I have to like run into my house and pay my rents for my home.
Right. Those are limits due to health. But how about limits due to society? Is it easy to be a woman and start your own business here?
कोई नहीं पड़ता मजदूरी जो करनी पड़ती किस चीज़ का फर्क पड़ता
She doesn't think it will be any different for women to run a business like men are doing. So they're all like working hard to earn money.
ये इन्होंने मुझे जगह दी हुई दुकान वालों ने
So like these people have given her the space to like run her own things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So women aren't really suppressed here in Pakistan.
हाँ ना बच्चे जुल्म का शिकार जिनका नहीं क्यों कमाने वाला वो जुल्म का शिकार ही है
She's like the women who don't have anyone to earn for them. They are like kind of suppressed. They don't know how to lead their lives kind of.
That's kind of a self-limitation. What about just the society? Does she feel comfortable being a woman and doing whatever she wants?
बस मुझे हमें ये दुकान वाले हिम्मत देते हैं ये दुकान वाले देते हैं वैसे भी मुझे रोज़ों में पैसे वगैरह देते हैं उन्हें पता अम्मा बेवा है बीमार भी होती है
She is like all their men around me, but they kind of support me. So it's things that men here are supportive towards women who are trying to run their own business. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Shukriya. Okay.
Shukriya.
So Shabazz has just picked up and demolished a bit of street food here. What do we have?
So that's roll paratha. That's like a fried bread with chicken and different sauces in it. That's like kind of really common here. And it's like comes very handy when you're walking and just having food. You can have it like, yeah. You don't need to specifically sit somewhere to have it. So you can just walk in and doing your work. You can just grab it and have it on your way.
So it's chicken, mayonnaise, and fried bread, right?
And some different, the spices in it as well. Probably raita, the yogurt mixture mixed with spice that have it in it as well. Yeah.
So just met a young man called Khurram. Thought it'd be interesting to interview a younger gentleman. Can you just ask him what he's cooking today?
Abhi kya bana rahe? Chicken tikka. That's called chicken tikka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and that's another quite famous dish here, right?
Yeah.
How old is he?
क्या अभी आपकी उम्र क्या है? उम्र आपकी क्या है? 19 साल. 19. He's 19 years old.
19, right. Will he study or will he just work here?
So आप पढ़ाई भी करते हैं या पढ़ाई करेंगे या सिर्फ काम ही फोकस कर रहे हैं?
पढ़ाई करके अब काम कर रहे हैं.
So he has already studied. Now he's focusing on work.
What does he like to do for fun?
उसके बाद रेस्ट करते हैं. आराम करते हैं.
He likes to rest when he's like done working. He likes to rest. And have
Does he
some time
work
for
quite long hours?
कितने घंटे आप काम करते हैं? So he works for 10 hours a day. Yeah.
10 hours. Okay, cool. Shukriya. What did you order?
I'm getting some strawberry and banana shake for myself. I was kind of tempted for orange juice as well, but
Yes.
ये
How much does it cost for a juice?
So it just costed me 200 rupees.
200. Right. Cool. Shukriya. So we just come to the metro station and we're going to show you the... Salam? Huh? This guy? Okay. What about him? He's a nice guy?
Nice guy.
Okay. Of him? Happy? Okay. Alright. Cool, so we're going to jump on the metro and the metro is a bit different here. It's not on a rail, it's a bus. But everything else is identical. So I'll show you the process. It's a really good idea because to alleviate the crazy traffic, just drive over the top of it. Tim's? Yeah. So it's 30 rupees per token and that will get you pretty much anywhere as far as you want to go across the city. So it's a lot cheaper than Uber. Uber's still cheap. You can get like pretty much all the way across the city for like less than 300 rupees. Anyway, security here. Okay. 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 So as you can see, that's a really good way to get across the city if you're in Islamabad. So now we are heading to the biggest shopping mall in Islamabad.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Centaurus Mall.
Centaurus Mall. Okay. And might get some food and just see what it's like. Show you guys. I haven't tried heaps and heaps of Pakistani food, but so far this is winning the competition. It's basically mainly chickpeas with like some onion and a bit of salad and then some like kind of hard cracker things. What are... Yeah, I highly recommend. It's got like a bit of spice, kind of sweet. Can't go wrong with chickpeas. Okay, so we were just sitting down having some food and we were approached by this gentleman here. What was your name?
My name is Mir.
Mir.
Yeah.
I'm Nick.
Okay.
And so you have a YouTube channel and you're making a video about what foreigners
I'm
think?
just starting it yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. And now, inshallah, I have to struggle for my YouTube channel. And
Okay. And so you're making videos, differences in cultures
Yeah.
between Pakistan
Yeah,
and foreign countries?
Exactly, exactly.
Well, I'll put the YouTube on the screen. What's the name of the channel?
Mir K Vlogs.
Mir K Vlogs. Okay. Hopefully some people watching this will come have a look at your channel.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Can you please suggest the people, your viewers, suggest this that subscribe my channel?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. Yeah, yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Okay.
बहुत शुक्रिया sir.
All right. Good luck. All right. Ciao.
Later that same evening.
You're probably not watching this channel to see shopping malls, but it's cool to show, you know, both sides. You know, the infrastructure here in Islamabad has really, you know, shocked me in a good way. Roads are well sealed and painted and marked, and the metro system is a really good idea. Just basically go over the top of the whole city. Pakistan's definitely an up-and-coming tourist destination, reinforcing the fact that everybody I've talked to here and whatever I've experienced, it's safe to travel as a foreigner. If you're American or if you're British or if you're Ethiopian, doesn't matter. If you're a New Zealander like me, you will be accepted here. Anyway, so in the next video, we're going further north. We're going into some more remote mountain regions. So I hope that you will come along with me and join me for that adventure. I'm sure we'll meet some more characters along the way. There's so many characters to meet here. It's just an abundance of characters, basically. So anyway, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.